So in this video, we are going to learn how to send offline event to Facebook offline conversions from Webhook response. Let's say to market your business, you are running some Facebook ads and from various sources, you get the conversion details. Now you want to send those conversion details back to Facebook ads using the conversion API. But the sources from which you are getting the details, that can be an online source, also it can be an offline source too. So what you want to send the conversion details back to Facebook ad using the Facebook conversion offline conversion API. So let me tell you, you can actually automate this process. In this automation, we are going to use Webhook over here. You can add a Webhook URL to any platform, to any application of your choice from where you are getting the conversion details. And then after getting those details using Webhook, you can basically send those details back to Facebook offline conversion API and optimize your ads. So in this automation, we will be getting the Webhook response from any platform and then we are going to send those responses as offline conversions to Facebook. Now, if you want to know how you can automate this process, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name a workflow as Webhook to Facebook offline conversion. And then just click on Create over here. Now you can see that a workflow is open. And in this workflow, you can see 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, let's say you use Webhook by Pabbly in the trigger window. Now you can basically add this Webhook URL given by Pabbly Connect to any platform of your choice which supports Webhook. So it can be your e-commerce store, it can be your lead forms or any other platform which supports Webhook. You can add this Webhook URL into that platform and get the details. Let's say if you add this Webhook URL into your e-commerce store or your checkout page. Now you want that whenever you receive a new order from your e-commerce store, you want to send the details of that order as an offline conversion event to Facebook ads. So here in this video, we will see how you can get the details or data from any platform using this Webhook inside Pabbly Connect, and you can send the offline conversion events to Facebook using those details. So we have selected Webhook by Pabbly in Trigger and we have received this Webhook URL. Now, as I told you, you can basically add this Webhook URL to any platform of your choice. So in this video, I will be taking an example of WooCommerce. Let's say I have a WooCommerce store and then I want that whenever I receive a new order on WooCommerce, I want to send the details of the order and the customer details to Facebook so that I can send an offline conversion event back to Facebook, and also I can optimize my Facebook ads on the basis of that data. So in this video, this is just an example of using WooCommerce. You can basically add this Webhook URL to any platform of your choice. So let's copy this Webhook URL from here and add this Webhook URL in our WooCommerce store. For that, I'll just go to my WordPress account where I have my WooCommerce store. And then we will go to settings over here. So every platform, every application might have different process of adding the webhook. You just have to add the webhook URL in that particular platform. So here we'll go to webhooks. And then let's click on add webhook. After this, let's name this webhook as Pabbly Connect. Status is active. The topic is from the drop down. Let's select order created. So we want to get the details of new order from WooCommerce so that we can send the details of that particular event to Facebook offline conversion. Then in delivery URL, we are going to paste the same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And now let's click on save webhook. Now, as we click on Save Webhook, here you can see we have added this Webhook URL in our WooCommerce store. Now, every time we are going to receive a new order in WooCommerce, automatically the details of that order will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So here guys, let's capture the response. Click on this Recapture Webhook Response button and again it has now changed to Waiting for Webhook Response. This means this Pabbly Connect webhooks is waiting to get some details, some response from WooCommerce of a new order. So what we are going to do, we will just go to our WooCommerce store and we are going to place a test order over here. Let's take an example of this microphone. I'll just place a test order for this microphone, click on add to cart, scroll down, click on proceed to checkout. Now at this checkout page here you can see by default we have entered the details of a test customer, of a dummy customer. The name of the person is dummy customer. This is the company, this is the address and all the other details over here. Click on place order and now we can see just now we have received a new order on our WooCommerce store. Now after receiving this order guys, here you will see that we have the order confirmation. Now after receiving this order, we will get back to Pabbly Connect and we will see within few seconds, we will get the details of this exact same order in our Pabbly Connect workflow. So this means what we have to do, we have to basically add this webhook URL to our online form, landing page, checkout page, or any other e-commerce platform. From whatever application, whatever source you want to get the details of the user, we have to add this webhook URL to that particular page or that particular platform or application. And then we have to basically capture the response. We have to just perform the event on that application so that we can capture the response, capture the details of that event in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger window. After capturing the response, what we will be doing, we will be sending those responses, those details received from trigger application to Facebook as an offline conversion event. Now let's wait for a few seconds over here. And yes, here you can see that within few seconds, we have received some response from WooCommerce inside Pabbly Connect. And in this response, you will see the details of this exact same order. Here you can see the total amount of the order. We will scroll down. You can see the name of the customer who placed the order. You can see the company. You can see the address. You can see the city, state, postcode, country, and also you can see the email address and mobile number of the customer. After this, we will scroll down and here you can see some payment details and all the other details regarding this particular order. So we have the total amount, then we will be having the currency and the product name as well. So in this way, you just have to capture the webhook response, add the webhook response in your trigger platform and capture the response for that particular event inside Pabbly Connect. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now let's move to step 2. In step 2, what we have to do, we have to set the same details to Facebook as an offline conversion event. For that, we will just scroll down, come to this action window and here in choose app, search for Facebook offline conversion. Facebook offline conversions. After this, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as send offline event, or if you want to send some offline purchase event, you can select this action event of send offline purchase event as well. So right now in this video, I have captured the response from my e-commerce store. So where we have received a new purchase on our e-commerce store from a customer. So we want to send a offline purchase event to Facebook. So that's why we will be selecting Facebook offline purchase event over here. But if you want to send the offline conversion for some other event, let's say you have added the webhook URL into your sign up form or your landing page and you are getting some new leads over here. Now you want to send those new lead data as an offline conversion event to Facebook. So for some other events like new lead, add to cart or new order, you can basically select this action event of send offline event. But right now, because we are sending the purchase event conversions to Facebook, that's why I will be selecting send offline purchase event over here. The rest of the process stays the same. After selecting your action event, just click on this connect button and then select add new connection over here. Now here guys, what we have to do, we have to connect our Facebook account with Pabbly Connect over here. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Facebook offline conversions button. Now, because I have logged into my Facebook account, my Facebook business account in my browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account and make the connection over here. And after making the connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the business. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the businesses which I have created in my Facebook business account. So we'll go to our Meta Business Suite and here you can see in the dropdown, I have all of these business in my Facebook Business Suite. Now here we have to select the business that for which particular business we want to send this offline conversion event. So here from the drop down, I want to send the offline conversion event for this business named as Michael Cars. So I will be selecting that particular business over here. After selecting the business, it is asking us offline event set. So here guys, what you have to do? First, you have to create a offline event set in your Facebook business suite. And after that, you will see a list of all the offline event sets which you have created in this dropdown. This test event for video. This particular event set is already created by me in my Meta business suite. Now to create a offline event set in your business suite account, what you have to do? Just go to your Facebook Meta business suite and from the left sidebar, go to settings over here. After coming to the settings page, go to business settings, and after coming to the business settings page, here on the left side you can see this option of data sources. Just click on it and from the drop down, select offline event sets as the option. After selecting this, here you will see a list of all the offline event sets which you have created. If you haven't created one, you can just create a new one as well. And to create a new one, just click on this add button and then just give this offline event set a name. For example, I'll name it as testing and then just click on this create button. If you want, you can also add some description as well. Then it is asking us for the access of our ad account. So right now I have only one ad account. I have selected that account and then just click on next over here. After clicking on next guys, here you can see that we have successfully created this offline event set over here. And we have also connected an ad account. So to which particular ad account you want to send this offline conversion, you have to select that ad account over here. After this, it is asking us to add or assign some access and some people. So I will just select my Facebook profile and then I'm going to give access to all of these things. Then just click on this assign button and this is it. We have successfully created this offline event in our Facebook business suite. Let's refresh this page and now you can see that the same offline event set testing is created over here. And we will get back to Pabbly Connect. Click on this refresh button under offline event set. And after refreshing it, here you can see the same offline event set which we have created can be seen over here. So what you have to do, you have to first create an offline event set in your Facebook business suite. And after creating it, you have to select that event set over here in Pabbly Connect workflow. After selecting this event set, the next thing it asks us is the first name, last name, match key phone, match key email, and all the other details of the user. So guys, if you have received all of these details from the Webhook response, you just have to enter or map all of these details received from Webhook to these following fields. So let's start with first name. Here we have to enter the first name of the person, of the user or of the customer for which we want to send the purchase event, who made the purchase. So we have received the response of first name from WooCommerce from Webhook response. Now what we have to do, the Webhook response which we have received in Trigger, we have to map this Webhook response over here in this first name field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses sent by WooCommerce of a new purchase. And from this drop down, select the response of first name and it will be mapped over here. So whatever name the customer is going to enter on our WooCommerce checkout page while placing the order, with the same name, we will be sending this offline conversion event to Facebook. After first name, it is asking us for the last name. So we have received the response of last name as well. So let's map this response of last name too. Just click here. From the drop down, select the response of last name and it will be mapped. Then it is asking us match key phone and match key email. So using this phone number and email, Facebook is going to match the data of conversion with the ads as well. So Facebook ads is going to match for the data of Facebook ads and Facebook conversion using this match key phone and match key email. So we have to basically map the response of phone number and email as well. So from the drop down, we are going to select the phone number and also the email address as well. So here just select and map the response of email. Then it is asking us city, state, zip. So let's one by one map all of the details as well because we have received these details. But guys, if you haven't received these details from your Webhook response, what you can do, you can basically ignore these fields as well. So the email address and the business and offline event sets are the only required field. It is required to enter these details. If you don't receive other details of the user, you can keep these fields as blank too. So because we have received the details, we will be just mapping all of these details over here. Then let's map the zip code as well. So from the drop down, select the response of postcode. And in country, let's map the country code. So do we receive the country code? That is India. Here it is. Just select and map it. Then it is asking us for the currency and value. Now, because we are sending some purchase event, that's why it is mandatory to enter the currency and the value of this purchase as well. So we have received the response of currency from WooCommerce from Webhook response. So select and map the currency code over here. And don't forget to map the currency code. We don't have to enter the full currency name. We have to enter the ISO currency code over here. And then it is asking us for the value, that what is the value of purchase, what is the value of this conversion. So we have received the total amount of the purchase, so you can select and map it too. So the currency and value are only mandatory while sending offline purchase event. If you are sending the offline conversions for some other event, for example, of a new lead or of a add to cart, you can ignore these fields for now. That's why we have two different actions inside Pabbly Connect. First one is send offline event for the rest of the offline conversion events which you want to send. And we have second action event of send offline purchase event as well. Then after that, it is asking us event team. So from the drop down, because we are sending this purchase event using this particular action, that's why there is only one option of purchase. But if you select the first action event of send offline conversion, then in that case, guys, what you can do in this drop down, you will see different options. And you can select any option for which you are sending the offline conversion to Facebook. Then it is asking us event time, that at what date and time this event has occurred over here. So if you want, you can enter the date and time in timestamp format, or you can keep this field of event time as blank. And if you keep it blank, the date and time when this conversion event will be sent to Facebook, to Meta, that date and time will be considered as the date and time for this conversion. Then here you also have an option to enter some kind of custom data. You just have to enter the custom key over here and custom value over here. So let's say I want to send a custom data of company name. So here in custom data key, you can enter company. And then here in value, what is the name of the company which we are going to enter? You can enter that value over here. So we have received the response of company name from our WooCommerce orders. So let's select and map the response of that company name over here. In this way, by adding commas, you can actually add some custom details as well. And you can enter the keys in this field, custom data field, and the values of these field in the same sequence in this custom data value field. Then it is asking us content type. So because it is a product purchase, that's why we are selecting product over here. At last, it is asking us for order ID and item number. So these fields are not mandatory, but because we have received these details, you can map the details as well. And item number is 1 over here. Just select and map the quantity. So if you received all of these details, just map the details. If not, you just have to map the required details over here. And after mapping all the details in this action step of Facebook offline conversion, and then just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the details of the purchase event, the data which we have mapped over here, basically the new purchase which we have received from Webhook, the same purchase event details is now sent to Facebook offline conversion as the conversion event. So let's check it. We will just go to our offline event site and then click on this Open in Event Manager button. Let's select our offline event site. And yes, here you can see that just now a purchase event is been received on our Facebook conversion on the same Facebook offline conversion site using this conversion API. So just now you can see that the same details using this automation which we have sent to Facebook as an offline conversion, the same details is been received in our Facebook account as well. This means the automation which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, you can capture the Webhook response from any application inside Pabbly Connect, and you can send the offline conversion or offline purchase event to Facebook or Facebook ads automatically. So guys, not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.